Still out front. Are you surprised with all that damage he's got on the front end and just 2 tires he's been able to
hold, go, you're good.
Wow.
There's not enough room for it. Look at this save.
It's about 45 degrees sideways.
And look at him just working that wheel in there.
Look. Did you see how much he had to turn the steering wheel?
And look at Matt DiBenedetto. He's right in this mix as well. I don't like this right now. There he goes.
Christian Eckes sideways into the wall.
And saves it.
What a save. Told you I didn't like that. Christian Eckes need a little earlier? More grip.
Yeah.
Watch this
He needed grip
amazing.
right here.
And watch what Ben Rhodes does. Just giving him enough space to hang on to that thing, but not to overcorrect it. Use the wall to straighten it up. That is incredible driving.
Looking forward to this day for sure.
Hey, Phil, you remember what it was like the first time you got hit one of these big super? Oh, we got trouble off turn 2. That's ties. That's Sutton.
That was Dawson Sutton. Yeah, we were just up off the corner here. As Michael said, he just got sideways. He's right in the group, right behind the 33 of Wallace Allen, but a nice save. And he's that's something you don't want to hear, Jamie, is the tires. But there's another look at it. That was. Let's listen to this as we ride on board.
Great job by Chase.
Whoa! Contact with the 19. He slides in, almost gets in the back of the 94.
Oh, what an amazing job by Chastain to hang on to that truck.
Not to do that, bud.
Yeah, Ross wanted to get in to the bottom there. Johnny Sauter was there. Flag, and he's just going to ease Ross right out of the way, left side of your screen.
He still needs a caution flag.
Still needs a caution flag.
Check that out. Wow. What? I mean, I know Ross didn't mean to run into Sauter like that. Sauter certainly didn't think Ross would keep coming. Happened so quickly. You can see him move right there. Boom. And Johnny was just there. But golly, does he do an amazing job of not wrecking that truck.
Yeah, very close.
And Johnny could have not turned him loose, and then Ross definitely would have wrecked. Here he is right here. You heard Johnny get off the throttle to let him go, and then back in the throttle.
good looking truck.
It is.
This was the problem area we saw just a bit ago.
Wow. Able to gather it up, but boy, that spot is dicey.
See a nice dive into the corner, and it just snapped with him, and he does a great job of catching it.
What is it all of a sudden, Mike? We didn't see any of that in practice, in that 20-minute practice session.
Yeah, how about the attention that's getting down on pit lane?
It's getting my attention, and I'm along. Johnny did his best to keep those trucks behind him, but Cameron Halen now is dead even with Johnny. Oh, Johnny
Sauter.
sideways! What a save by Johnny
Good save.
Sauter.
Just got loose. We'll gather it back up. Good save. He was coming too quick just like that. He was 2 rows back like the 88. Just keep digging that bottom. Got the 17. He'll be a good pusher.
Heard Johnny have to get out of the throttle to save that truck.
Good save. Just got loose. We'll gather it back up. Good save. 66 in line with you.
Watch this side draft. You see how tight on the outside Haley was? And that just sent Johnny loose. We got to make it through 2 more corners first, Phil.
Yeah.
What a recovery, though.
That was...
Oh,
hang on.
Yes. We might have gotten the save of the day in qualifying after all of that. Lane Riggs
knocked him loose. And then things started to pick up here. Wow, what a save. You don't get one that sideways and hang on to it very often.
He was committed.
There, too. That's Taylor, sorry. Oh, contact.
Good save.
Oh, great save.
Sorry.
He's got Mario Andretti on the side of that truck. Did you see that save?
I think I helped him. You could see it coming, though, right? Oh, that.
Wow, what
That
a
was-
save.
That was really good.
Yeah, beautiful.
That was really good.
Great save by both of them.
That,
Like Gray was
3 wide for the lead.
for the lead. Look at
3
this.
wide. There's contact. Corey Heim. White flag is Christian Eckes going to steal this? Christian Zane Smith sideways taps the wall. He hangs on to it. They're 3 wide behind him. Christian Eckes steals the win here at Kansas. It sounds like he has a fast truck, has that new sponsor, so a lot to look forward to. Trey Hutchins got awfully close to the wall there for our Our first trucker out, and he goes sideways, and he saves it.
That's commitment right there. That's what the drivers, these kids nowadays call full send. He was in full scare that outside wall, but that's kind of normal, you know, he just wanted to get that arc into the corner.
A little loose getting in the corner too, didn't he?
A little aggressive on
Good
both
pusher
those.
with Ross behind him.
The fan out behind him. 4 wide. Christian Eckes gets sideways. He saves it. Here comes Ross Chastain to the inside. How did he keep his truck straight?
But it goes awry. You can see Ross out on the outside. I can't believe he saved that truck. That is amazing.
And Ross was trying to help him. He was not trying to get it.
Travis Quaffle's 24, now 3 wide. Robert Huffman went on.
Whoa, contact right
Robert
there.
Huffman sideways trying to
Great
regain it. Travis
job of
Quaffle
saving
right
that
behind
truck.
him.
That was phenomenal job by Huffman saving that truck right
3
there.
wide. Robert Huffman makes the pass on Quaffle and then loses it.
He got loose on the inside, as we so frequently see. He was on the inside of another truck that robs the rear spoiler of downforce. He got a little bit loose. Here we see it again. You watch, he drives to the inside of David Ruderman. He starts getting loose, starts chasing the truck, and turns the wheel hard to the right, saves that truck, goes down to the apron, and really did a terrific job saving that truck, because that could have been horrible to those guys behind him. This is live. This is him on the inside. Watch him on the inside. He gets sideways. They almost made a little bit of contact there, but Robert did a great job. And what was so good is when the truck finally came around, Chad, he didn't overcorrect.
Everywhere. Maybe Matt senses that this thing's getting ready to go wrong fast, and he doesn't want to be in the middle of it.
Christopher Bell had to catch it.
That looked serious.
That's Bobby Gerhardt, that 36 Lucas Oil truck right behind him. He's in the middle of the pack. Looked like maybe a little contact from the 05 of John West Townley. What an amazing save by Bell.
Does that remind you of his owner, Kyle Busch, in the Sprint Unlimited just a couple years ago? Crashed in turn 4. Oh, wait a minute. He didn't crash. He saved it, and he won the race. Bell makes knowledge to be gained from simulation these days.
And there he is, wrapping the bottom.
Oh!
4 like you were talking about.
Nice save.
That was a save right there. Wow. He was committed.
And save of the day so far. Look at that. House. Heck of a ride. More from St. Louis. Incident between the two. They're both basically wrecked. They both save it.
Yeah, Stefan was trying to get by. Michael, you mentioned how strong that 19, he's got loose.
Whoa, Kyle with a save.
Watch this. There's a little bump, a little tap, gets him on the inside.
Kyle got a little bit loose right before that tap.
It's into Tanner Gray in the 15, who gets into the 24 of Lassard.
Now watch Lassard. He spun out, right? No, not so quick.
And then that's how the 1 of Haley Deegan got her damage.
And Lassard kept it headed in the right direction.
During the commercial break, watch the 21 of Zane Smith with a moment here as Sheldon Creed gets into the 4 in the 88, again getting together. It's the second time that John Hunter has moved Matt Crafton out.
You don't want to be in that spot right there, Vince. Sliding up off the bottom, and then you just don't have any way not to get loose off. Look at him hanging onto that truck. That's your 6th place truck, by the way. That's what it feels like to be up front.
I don't think he lifted either. I'm sure he kept his foot in it.
Slid up right there in front of Tate.
A couple of tenths better than Lawless Allen, 23.195.
I'd say back it down and be done.
One lap and done.
You go to the top, let's not put
There goes Taylor Gray right up the middle again. Uh-oh, this is going to tighten up. There it is.
Contact and contact again. Taylor Gray saves it. Tyler Ankrum slows.
Watch this, little sideways, and then up he goes into right there, the 17 truck, and he squeezes the 18 of Ankrum into the wall. Look at that big bounce off.
To your point, that's what you worry about coming through the pack.
And you can see here, he just likes that chance to take it up the middle, hoping maybe these guys will lay back. But Sanchez comes up.
He got loose. Sanchez got loose. Had to chase it up the hill.
He clipped. You know what it is, Adam? It's Heim time.
Indeed it is. Whoa! Oh, near contact for second. That's Majeski sliding up. There is contact. What a save by the 98.
That's what we talked about at the opening. So difficult to run that bottom lane, and Ty Majeski, the truck on the bottom is just going to get loose. Bottoms out a little bit up the hill, and then they get together, and I'm not sure either one of them ever let off. They just battled all the way off that corner, smoking the tires, and Majeski nearly has a getaway from it. Great save.
Up the racetrack, contact made, 1 and 2. Nelson Piquet goes sideways. Nelson Piquet Jr. got up the racetrack, hit the 18. That brings the caution out again.
You just sucked the back end out from him, that's all.
Whew. Take another look at it, and now watch. He's going to have to chase that truck up the hill as he gets sideways.
Look at Jason White had the same thing happen. You see trucks going by him. Nelson didn't let off. When he made contact with Kurt, the thing went around, but man, he never quit driving.
And that's heads up driving by Nelson Piquet. Watch this now. You see Jason White, it happens to him first, and then it happens to Piquet.
Piquet has run down there all day long, and we talked about synchronized driving and how difficult it is to run.
What a tough break. Oh, Lane Riggs sideways up against, nearly against the outside wall in turn number 4.
Here's on board with Clint Boyer. Little tap.
A little bit of a nudge. Like Clint. These spotters is the 4 spotter has to tell him you can push the 9, but if the 9's against the 16.
Oh, there's look out. Golly. Ankrum, what a save. 18 times. Colby's relatively new at all this stuff, Vince. So, wow.
Oh, Ty Majeski for the
Lane Perkins.
Here comes Kligerman on the outside, making it 3 wide.
We knew he would come.
Tanner Gray side. Whoa, what a save by Tanner Gray.
Right in front of Jesse Little. Little was able to back off a bit to keep from
great
running.
Save by the 15 of Tanner Gray. And that'll get your attention.
Woo. Watch the 45 if you catch that, where he backs off from not trying to plug that hole in the middle.
That bottom passed about 6 trucks, and he's going to be able to duck up in line eventually, I would bet.
Or maybe jump in here.
Oh, no! Gets into Grant Enfinger. I thought he was going to get up behind him. He tried to go to the bottom and get around him.
Wow. Grant
Another good save.
I know, but I'm worried about that right front tire.
I don't think Grant had any idea that Nick might stick his nose in there, but there was enough momentum for Nick's truck that if Grant would have stayed in the middle, I think Nick would have driven right on by.
I can't believe they didn't crash. I mean, that was heavy contact, and they kept it together, and now still marching forward.
Yeah, definitely a situation where Grant came down. Nick started to grab that hole that was open for a moment. We're in caution as now in William Byron.
You're good?
This is the most laps Christian Eckes has ever led in a single race. And Corey LaJoy, and another save.
Somehow it keeps it straight. I thought we were going to see that caution of Eckes. Taylor Gray just behind. Oh, contact.
Daniel Dye gets into Grant Enfinger, and there goes Dean Thompson. He said, you boys work this out amongst yourselves. Oh, another slide for Enfinger. Great save twice.
Grant saying, Daniel, what are you doing?
Riding on board with what happened here as he limps his way down pit road. He does make it.
There's his first little bump. And here's the one that was the end of the right front tire. Just real tight racing. Little bounce there off of Ben Rhodes, and then right there might not have been enough, but the next one got him. Right here off turn 2.
Yeah, the next one's going to get that right front tire of Daniel Dye right there. Pretty significant contact.
To have good speed here with the Road Ranger truck, so have a really fast Toyota Tundra DRD Pro. Hopefully we can sit on the pole here.
Ty Majeski closing in on that first career victory.
Sanitary 1 and 2. This is the thing that got my attention. Watch this, Vince.
That's the second the rear tires got in that traction compound, that thing jumped sideways. Different rules, different series. Obviously used to running the IndyCar series. Oh, man, that was a
truck scraping the wall there as well.
You would think that they would have more grip.
Oof.
Look at behind
that was Lane Riggs. That's the truck that I saw sideways was Lane Riggs in that 38 right there.
Wow. And then also Dawson Sutton there. See him in the grass.
Truck's on track way earlier. Oh, now look at this. Our leader, Ty Majeski, gets into the back of the 43 of Daniel Dye. Able to save it, but he's got a 3-second lead.
Daniel's doing a little defensive driving here. Dives down a little bit lower, I think, than Majeski thought he might. Majeski made contact with that Bittenhausen Auto Group number 43. And watch his hands go to work. See him look in the mirror, checking those mirrors. Oh, look how fast he reacts to that.
Really a nice job of saving that truck. At least 3. Oh, what a save
by Drew.
And they're bouncing off each other on the back. Jake Garcia. There's the 66 getting into the 15 of Tanner Gray.
Of Lane Riggs, and watch this.
What a save by Lane Riggs.
Haley Deegan swings by the outside, and that's going to give John Hunter a chance to take him 3 wide into turn 1. But Chandler Smith's tight on that bottom and is able to drive away. Look at that. What a save.
But the
Cut him off. It looks like Ross is going to be able to.
Ross is sideways, trying to hang on to it. He will.
Oh, what a job. These guys can drop the heck out of these things, can't they?
How about Cale Gale? So you guys do that while you're doing that.
Moves back toward the front. I like the speed of this 42 early.
They lost a lot of ground on that.
He's going to get
Sideways, a heck of a save for Tanner Gray.
Well, Tanner got into Carson Hosevar.
Coming down the front straightaway. Squeeze play here, it looks like, Phil.
Yeah, Tom Majeski on the inside, Brett Holmes on the outside.
Just not enough room. And Ben Rhodes suffered some pretty major damage to that right front corner. Right there. Broke his fender loose.
Front wants to get the most points that they can.
Oh, and Briscoe goes around and collects Timothy Peters. Oh, who somehow kept it going.
Great. No caution. No caution. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Oh, wow. Watch Peters just bam. Not only there.
The caution clock nearing 5 minutes. Let's see what they're thinking on pit road. William Byron with a huge save in that 9 truck. Wow. About his communication with Jerry Baxter, the crew chief on the fours. You see William Byron make that great save.
Wow.
But even though they're not teammates, they're still...
Ross gets sideways.
Yes.
What a save.
Rafael Lassard with a great save, and Chastain gathered it up as well. And now Johnny South.
Little contact on entry and hangs onto that truck, as does Lassard. That's pretty legit racing right there.
Watch his hands.
Ago at Richmond. Oh, look at Bell just sideways down in the corner. That tells you how hard this kid's driving. Trying to get down in the corner and just cut to the bottom. That truck gets sideways. And remember, folks, that's at 175 miles an hour.
Phil, you talked about the strong run by Daniel Dye. What these drivers do during their time off. Daniel took a flight solo in an airplane. He's a pilot now and enjoying that life. I said, "You going to be a pilot one day?" He said, "No, I'm going to be a race car driver."
Running 5th, never finished in the top 5. There it is right there. A gaggle of trucks.
It is definitely a gaggle. That's Bailey Curry, the 41. He gets sideways. The 13 gets sideways. Tyler Ankrum, that white and black truck, he got sideways.
Majeski's up there a couple feet off the wall.
Steffen's going to go down there and make it 5 wide.
Watch Jack Wood in the 91. Excuse me, guys. I'm going to
take over that 6th spot. I'm sorry, 5th spot. Jennifer Jo Cobb out of control.
Grabs it down on the apron. So a little bit wild there, and the caution will come out once again. So the 3rd caution has come out as we've just completed the 82nd lap. But there is the 10 of Jennifer Jo Cobb.
That's a pretty darn nice save right there, too.
Girl can drive that thing.
Looking for that 2nd spot.
Just don't forget about Matt Crafton. Matt's up in the top 20. Nick gets loose.
They do have contact. Oh, and you hear the crowd.
That could cause some right foot damage to that 2 truck. That was pretty significant. Ross Chastain, too. He washes out coming up off the corner. Probably the back end scoots out a little bit with him and bounces off. Oh, look at that tire smoke.
Needed all that room.
Here comes Corey Heim. Look at that. Great camera shot, guys. Corner's fast at the bottom, but it's really hard to exit it that way.
On board with Friesen, and just ahead of him is Kligerman in near contact.
They don't know how close that was.
John Hunter right up against the wall.
Did he scrub it?
Prepare and return. Crafton. Big save by Matt Crafton.
Probably lose another spot.
Yeah, that's going to open the door for Haley.
Good catch. Inside 24.
Picture crashing, and then he didn't crash.
Look how sideways Stacy is.
Completely sideways, and doesn't even hit the outside wall.
You see him with the gas wide open, too? He had that thing spinning.
Listen to this, Michael. Let's listen to Stacy Compton. And that's how you keep them backing into the outside wall.
Eastern live on Speed.
How about 3 races to go here before we decide who's going to be racing for this championship?
The last 5 years, here comes Kyle Busch Sunday afternoon in Michigan. Whoa. Speaking of crazy driving.
Majeski in the 66. Oh, the 44 with trouble. That's Bailey Curry. And the caution has come out.
Look at this. That's a strange place to get in that shape. Not even quite entering the corner yet. To the corner yet.
Lane Riggs now is going to jump to the outside. We haven't mentioned Lane's name, but Friesen gets loose. Lane Riggs now going to try to move to the inside and take advantage.
Chase Purdy.
Watch this 5 truck right side of your screen.
I don't think Stephen knew. Big contact with Ben Rhodes sideways, and then bam, anchor him down into him after a push by Purdy. A push gone wrong. Look at that. I can't believe they didn't crash.
I can't either.
We were on board, and it was just like a body slam.
Listen to this. And if it wasn't from back there to the top 5.
Yeah, Ty Majeski, you're right. He's one of those that pitted at lap 33. He finds
Haley running inside the top 10, racing against Hocevar. Crosses. Oh, man. That was a near miss. Crossed over his nose and got loose doing so, and then Carson almost.
Of Zane Smith. They are running in 8th. And one is into the wall, and that's Ty Dillon. Able to gather it up, but definitely some wall contact.
Well, that thing took off on him.
Had their pictures. He had his hands full on the racetrack.
Really throughout most of both practice sessions. Here's the final practice. That's completely sideways.
And then ran into the wall. You can see the tape looks like that might be it. Around
Kligerman.
Round goes Kligerman.
Gathered it up, but we are under caution as Clay Green can. Kligerman maybe got a little help from Haley Deegan.
She was up on the outside of Parker, and they came together, running inside the top 15.
That's a good save, though, so Kligerman gets to fight a little bit longer in this battle. We have 21. Here's his visor cam. Just checking the mirror, looking around. And
he barely made it around the outside of the 75 truck.
Around the outside.
Route to the back of Corey Heim.
And look at Purdy.
Off the road.
77 made an aggressive move, some contact.
Watch this decision. He had a big run, big draft, and goes to the bottom and says, I don't think there's room. Backed out of the gas, and I'm glad he did.
Lane Riggs was wanting to make sure. That's the blue truck right side of your screen. Tries to get underneath Chase Purdy, and the 77 was really low. Maybe got the left sides on the rumble strips down there, possibly.
There was nothing good about this whole lap. Watch this, Rick. He about crashes down in turn 1. That gives you a chance, though, to say, okay, I know this lap's a throwaway.
Second lead for Kyle Busch over Corey Heim.
Look at Daniel Dye, race of his career here tonight, running competitively up for.
Oh, he got sideways.
That's just craziness. Sideways at 180, but I don't think he ever let off the gas.
Adam, I think he had his hands full down here in 1 and 2.
I bet he can get that tuned up and win here like his dad.
Whoa. Wow. That was turns 1 and 2, Vince. That was turns 1 and 2 after he had just
set the all-time record with his 51st career win. And he gave Noah Gragson a big push, and Gragson got out of line, out of shape. Teammate Noah Gragson a big push and really just pushed him right out of the way.
Like we said, he's going to get aggressive. It's got to get. He wanted to give that push, trying to help Noah.
Well, not so happy. Cam Waters in the 66 racing Lane Riggs on the final lap.
Just got away from Cam down on the bottom, and he had to use up.
Sanchez.
He's back.
Oh, Curry jumps to the inside. See if the 52 of Friesen. Looks like he did get into the back of Bailey Curry. That's why Bailey went to the inside. He was not.
Race last year at Kansas did a nice. Something very close to the wall there for Kyle Busch.
Did he hit it?
I'm not sure if it in there or maybe he had a tire going down. That truck just took off to the right.
It looked like he decided.
That thing bottomed out.
Bottomed out.
Had to chase it up the racetrack. Let's take another look.
Looked like he was going to run around the outside of the 20 truck field. Made a move to the top side, right there, and then boom.
Well, right there at bottom out. You see it bottom out there. Ooh.
Didn't even skim.
3 times.
Yeah.
Didn't even skim the wall with his tire.
What a great story this would be. Made 3 starts last year. This is his first start at Daytona in the Camping World Truck Series. McAnally, Hilgerman, and that was.
Wait, was that the replay?
It looked like
that was
a replay.
Live, guys, check this out. Because this is the same thing off turn 4. He's sideways.
And he's hanging on to that baby, too. This is quite a display.
Wow.
In driving a loose pickup truck.
Great job of saving it. And that's when you're leading the low lane.
Talking about.
She's underneath the 08 truck.
Oh, yeah.
That's sideways right
Listen,
there.
Michael, that's a great save, buddy.
Wow.
You got to admit, that was incredible.
Add a little spot there. He was able to get to the inside. Is that Ben Rhodes? He shook it out.
So now he's going to try to get to the inside of Cole Custer. He's going to gain some more ground. He has Brandon Brown, that 86 truck, pushing him.
Matt Crafton just bullied his way through there.
And the caution has come out. You see the gunbroker.com 18 of Joey Coulter.
He did a nice job not getting any more damage into the outside wall.
A little bit of damage there to the rear of that truck.
He was running in the 23rd spot.